Hi, Sterling. My name is Kelly Adispe. I'm a professor in the Modern Languages and Literatures Department at Boise State University. We've been in touch via email. I just wanted to give you some ideas on, what your future trajectory would be like if you were to do an undergraduate degree in secondary education with an endorsement in French. That would definitely give you your certification to be able to start teaching in the schools. You can see here I've got pulled up the teacher education page, it sits in the College of Education homepage. You can get it by clicking on this button here. And I'm just showing you this so you can take this into consideration about applying. You should consider that both applying and then finishing all of your education courses, that will take you 2 years. And not included in all of that are your French courses that you need to complete, and then all of obviously your general education requirements. But it would be quicker for you than doing a bachelor's and then a master's, especially if applying to the master's program can only be done a certain semester, etc., per what you wrote me in your email. So just as a heads up, applications to be able to be admitted into the program in fall were already accepted or were already turned in for this semester. So the next time that you'll be looking at or you would be able to apply would be in the fall. And there are a couple of requirements that you would have to have before you can actually apply. So you apply the semester before you want to actually start taking your upper division education courses, and I'll explain that in just a second. So you can click on here, secondary education, and basically this is going to take you to a page which some of these links are active, some are not. What's most helpful here is probably the application information, and this just gives you an idea of what you're going to need to have in order to apply. So yeah, if you wanted to start taking your upper division education courses in spring of next year, 2014, you need to apply by September 20th. And so I recommend you make an appointment with me. Again, this is all, I don't know when you're going to be back from Cameroon, if you're going to be stateside. But if you are, it would be best to make an appointment with me early September at the latest, to just make sure that all these components of the application are coming together. Letter of application, current resume, reference forms, faculty names, Praxis 1 test score sheet, and there's more information here about what that is. So I'll send you both of these links in the email, but you take the test here in Meridian, and you only have to do the writing assessment, and it's in English. It's not until you're at the end of your classes in probably your last semester when you actually take the Praxis 2 French test. And that is compiled in part of your certification. What else can I tell you here? Your unofficial transcripts you get through Bronco Web, and then the interview would be done with me after you've applied. I send you a letter telling you that you're invited to do an interview, and the interview is to make sure that candidates that are applying to the college are indeed professional, responsible, and truly interested in teaching. And so that is kind of the last component of the application before you're admitted. And then, let's see here, I think, yes. Sorry, the scan doesn't look too great right now, but this is what I just wanted to draw your attention to because I think it'll give you a good idea. If you can read that, the Ed Civs 201 and 202 class, these are the prerequisites that you have to have before you can apply. You can be taking those at the same time that you do apply. So if you came back and you were enrolled at BSU in the fall, the best thing for you to do would be to enroll in Ed Civs 201 and 202, and then work on your application. You also have to have 6 credits of upper division French already completed. And I'm assuming, I don't know what classes you've taken already, but I'm assuming that you could probably do a challenge exam and place out of the beginner and intermediate classes, especially if you've been living in Cameroon. And I can talk to you about more of that as it comes. But just so you know, the courses are divided into these blocks, which means that you have to take all of these courses the same semester, and you have to take the block 1 courses before you can take the block 2 courses. And so the block 1 courses, it's the teaching experience, which is 50 hours of observations in a school. It's not student teaching, it's just simply observing and making sure that this is indeed what you want to pursue. And then you have 302 and 350. Then you are enrolled, and then the next semester would be block 2. And then it's called your professional year, where you have a teaching experience similar to the observations, and then you have a literacy class, and then this content methods course, you would actually take that with me. I'm the professor for this course. It's FourLing 410, and it's specifically geared to how to teach a foreign language at the secondary level. And then the last semester is your actual student teaching, and so that's what this means by block 3. And those 16 credits, that's all you do is so you need to make sure that all of your other classes are finished by that time. And so I believe that's all the information you needed. If there's anything else that I can address or help you with, just let me know. But hopefully that gives you a good idea of what to anticipate. Thanks, and I look forward to hearing from you when you are back this way. Bye-bye.